After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
No, I don't know if that's a moment where I would say that they realized that they messed up. It was Dylan trying to do this like sweeping maneuver with Mac, and then Mac gets, you know, blasted in the head, and then he comes back to find him dead. That's the moment where I think you could play, yeah, it was at this moment that Dylan knew he fucked up. You know, or maybe when the wild boar sets off the flare trap, you know, they all come rushing over to where Mac was, and then they realize they all left Anna behind. You know, they come back to find her terrified, and then Blaine's body is gone. You know, again, all in the span of just a couple minutes. You know, and Blaine's a pretty big guy. And, you know, they booby-trapped it pretty well. You know, so to be able to go in there, avoid the tripwires at night without attracting any attention from anyone, and then be able to get out with Blaine's body, you know, that's maybe like another one where they were in over their heads. Or maybe you could play that moment out for the Predator when it thought it had Dutch cornered and it didn't notice the, you know, the real trap above him. And like right before the log like crushes its skull. It was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
HQ respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
He's a member of the...
Well, I mean, like, that was the only way that he had a chance. Was that, like, you had to outsmart it.
Sarkozy.
Oh, whoops. I don't know why I keep doing that. Want to see the new Magicians movie on Friday? Oh, the Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I'm kind of thinking of wanting to go see that Predator Badlands. I mean, I really liked what they did with Prey.
So how does it feel? Yesterday,
You know what's another movie that I think would fit in that category where, like, critics hated it, but, you know, fans loved it? Is League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. You know, like, critics just trashed it. Right? For whatever reason.
Footsteps.
You know, but then I watched the movie and I'm like, dude, like, this thing is awesome. Yeah, maybe not historically accurate, but who cares? You know, I mean, like, it didn't deserve to be treated like what the critics were saying it was. Yeah, that was his final film. Yeah, because, like, he ended up retiring. I think it was, like, a few years later.
What's wrong?
You know, and I think the way they ended it, you know, for his character,
Where'd he go?
I think was befitting of it being his final film. Whether if they intended it for it to be done that way or not. You know, where he says to Sawyer, you know, may this new century be yours as the old one was mine. I want to see Robert Downey Jr. reprise his role as Sherlock Holmes, who could use a third one. I was able to shoot those damn things in the mid-air. Oops. Oh wow, that was lucky. Wow, I fell in the water at like just like the right moment. Hey, what's up, Sentinel? Ooh, that was a close one. Gotta be more careful where I'm swimming. Now that one is expected, but the other one was me veering off course and just happened to squeak by. Yeah, Seta, they're everywhere.
What's that noise?
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We found signs of enemy infiltration. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution. Use extra yesterday. Use extra sauce.
Huh? Who's that?
What? And him again? Well, I'm glad he didn't spot me outright this time.
What the? I think I saw something. I'm just seeing.
Use extra, read all about it.
What do you think you're doing? What the?
And in the middle of the radio chatter, you hear Homer that's stuck in the third dimension. He's like, "Hello? Anybody hear me?" It's like, I'm somewhere where I don't know where I am.
That's the enemy.
It's like, do you see towels? It's like, if you see towels, you're probably in the linen closet again. Just a second. No. It's a place where I've never been before. Yeah, the shower. Ah, poor Homer. He was just trying to escape from Patty and Selma visiting the house. Ends up getting stuck in the third dimension. I can't do hot sauce, man. I'd be doing a poor imitation of a fire-breathing dragon, just gasping for relief. Another classic Homer quote, my name is Mr. Burns. It's like, I believe you have a letter for me. What's your first name? I don't know.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin the alert status.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use
It's like, Homer, it's like, do you see a light, Homer? Yes? Walk into the light, my son. Zzz. Be the Swanson, Joe. Be the Swanson. yeah, there's Zan's parrot, by the way. Man, that tricky little thing was acting as his lookout.
Freeze! How did you? Fight like a man.
I can't see. I can't see.
All right, your move. Game over, old man. How many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? I love the young people. Snake's running through Soccer Vienna West. And he's like, he's gonna kick my butt! And the KGB guards and JRU are turning around. They're like, it's like, how many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Hey, how you doing, Spartan?
What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart. But
yeah, they sync this up to the ladder now, so it's slower for the speed run.
I give my life.
They lose about 10 seconds.
Not for honor, but for you.
I would say it's mostly everything we hoped for. I wish they would have polished Legacy mode, but, you know, I like what they did with it.
Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Well, I mean, if running the original game taught me anything, is that anything is possible. You know, with this ladder, for example, Apel finding a way to, you know, to T-post glitch up the ladder. Yeah, we move about, like you say, about like 0.2 seconds every roll. So yeah, does it look goofy? Absolutely, but, you know, the time save's undeniable. I don't know if they did it on purpose for, you know, to make, you know, speedrunners' life harder, but... I think they were just trying to give this game a different feel to it, despite the fact that they're remaking a, you know, 20-year-old game from the, you know, the PS2. You know, it's to give an old game a new feel. As well as a, you know, a makeover.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin the alert status.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, that one is going to be challenging. Snake taking more bumps than John Cena. Nah, man, that's when he's going to toe-to-toe with Volgan in the ring. And in the Shagahod hangar. It's like, we're coming to you live, pay-per-view in the Shagahod hangar. Like, in the red corner. Got the sadistic electric, you know, maniac himself. Volgan. And in the blue corner, you got the intruder. You know, the one-eyed man with a lot of talents and sneaking and rolling. Naked Snake. Oh man, that was perfect. How's the audio in the headset? I don't know, maybe for this game, not as big of a deal, but it definitely helps with Fox Hunt. Like, absolutely. You know, where like sound is like your next best thing, and trying to, you know, trying to pick off people.
Something there. What's going on?
What's wrong?
Yep, we can change camo on the spot. Except it only works with patterns that you've already used. You know, so it's not like you could just use it for everything. Like, you have to have something equipped at least once, and then it'll stay in the quick camo menu that you can pull up at any time. And yes, it is very helpful for speedrunning. Especially for any percent, which is where probably the biggest glitch was discovered, which is the airwalk. You know, where you spam swapping into different camo patterns while moving with the quick camouflage menu open while running the game at 30 FPS.
All I want.
And then when you release, it sends Snake either zipping across or up, flying up in the air,
Who have you been talking to?
thus allowing us to go out of bounds and skip over loading trigger lines.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do it.
You!
You monster.
I know just what you're going to say next. You'll say,
I guess he's dead.
I guess he's dead.
Man, it's almost like you knew what he was gonna say, Afro. But thank you for the 100 bits. I mean, so far they haven't. You know, we're on version 1.2.1, and that airwalk glitch still works.
I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first...
Well, I think the challenging thing is, Spartan, is that this isn't really an obvious glitch.
What a beautiful...
Because it's tied to the game's frame rate, which you can set either as quality or performance mode. Performance mode meaning you're running the game at 60 FPS, it looks really smooth. Where quality mode, the details look sharper, but it runs at a slower frame rate.
What is your target?
And for some reason, swapping one camo to the next while moving advances Snake's movement forward, even though it looks like he's not moving at all, like in the game screen. But
who is helping you?
Because it's like an interim pause every time the window is pulled open, it's like his movement is being buffered over time, and when we swap like 12 plus times, it allows Snake's movement to be caught up in real time. And that kind of a glitch actually is common in some games for speedrunning, where they deliberately slow the game down to, you know, either break the game mechanics or to like bypass something, go out of bounds. Making sure I was spinning enough times.
what's wrong? You okay?
You.
Oh, jeez. Did you throw up?
Close enough. Man, he's a hard one to knock out in the nuts.
Huh? What's that sound? Huh?
Does the roll always have so much dust? Yeah, that was something they added into this. That's right. And then in some parts of the game, it kicks up leaves, or blades of grass. I have a new way to explain it. I hope it helps, but if you have the center dot diagonally down to the left of the left corner of Johnny's mag punch, just after the door opens, and don't let him walk forward. Oh, so you don't want him to go forward. Okay, maybe that was my mistake, was I thought him getting closer would make it easier. Oh, wait. It's like, Stink, what are you doing? Oh, I'm in a box. What was nerfed in the remix's box? It's the equip unequip animation. Like it stops you in place in order to use it, as well as removing the box. You know, so like in the original game, you could equip the box at any moment, and it doesn't impact your movement, you know, severely. And the funny thing is, like, equipping the box in Fox Hunt is actually faster than it is in this game. Right, so they didn't nerf it then, but they nerfed it here. Kick him in the nuts. You know, it's like as soon as Vulcan goes down, you just see a, you know, a JRU guard like dressed up as a referee sliding in, and he goes 1, 2, 3, and he's down. The winner by knockout is the intruder, Naked Snake. You go to the locker where Rykov was stashed in the weapons lab, and when you open it, the sneaking suit is in there. But it's when you come into the Groznygrad a second time, like before you go to the Shagohod hangar to place the C3, and you can use box A to truck warp in the you know, into that lab directly, because box B will put you in the main hangar for the Shagohod itself. Oh, whoops. The nice thing about the sneaking suit is it's a New Game Plus carryover, so you only have to get it once. You know, like you don't have to get it each time.
Good one.
Here's New Game Euro. You know, I just like the sneaking suit too much. You know, it's a really damn good camo to have. Especially for these parts of the game where you're expected to take damage. Even though you're trying your hardest not to. No, the stun nades don't really work as well because you don't throw them as far. And, you know, you'll just end up blinding yourself most of the time trying to use them. Think the bright orange wrist and ankle bands would impede sneaking? True, but 50% damage reduction and your stamina doesn't drain as fast. You know, I mean, it's hard not to want to use it. Can you get FoxHound a new game? Absolutely. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's new game or new game plus. Will you stop it? Well, I mean, Vulcan was right. I mean, I was wasting my ammo. I mean, look how many times he fell back.
Planted 4 C3 charges. 3 more bombs left. 3 more left. It's not here yet. Only 1 more left. Keep your aim steady.
Big one!
Keep your aim
Take us
steady.
behind those rocks.
Moving behind the rocks!
Keep going. You're good. You're good. You're good. And stop.
No, after
Captain, we'll buff out those scratches.
I've been in that position before, and I lost a FoxHound run doing that, and I learned a very valuable lesson. Never again. Except I tried doing it with the operator back then.
You're wearing him down. Continue.
I can't move. Why is this happening?
There. Do that again.
What? I can't move. It can't be.
Keep it up.
Why is this happening?
We're wearing him down.
Ah.
Burn it, man.
Give him
Alright, whatever. I'll keep that split. Ricochet SSA final bomb would be the ultimate swag. Dude, that'd be like the greatest shot ever. Oh, like shooting the bomb in the earliest possible frame. Man, I wouldn't even want to risk that either. I mean, that'd be something for like a task run to make that kind of a shot. Feel awful to be shot off a bike, wounded and left behind. Maybe not as awful as falling asleep on these hovercraft and crashing into a tree. Oops. Is it non-lethal if the hovercraft dies? Well, I guess it would depend on how you took the hovercraft down. Oh my god, that was like the greatest one ever. Well, I think with that one, Senna, I split the Vulcan one early. Because I thought the shot that I did was like the last hit. You know, but other times I think it's just, you know, human error. that jump, Eva. Did you see that bike get, you know, launch into the air?
Let me have some more.
Well, yeah, when you don't have an auto splitter, yeah, split pedal is, yeah, your next best friend, but I do miss having auto splitters, like doing the work for you.
Somebody there.
Is there somebody there? No. All right, good job, Eva.
Here's something.
Well, I guess there's no point now because he's already walking.
I'm so hungry.
Alright, Eva, you did your absolute best to avoid going all around the trees,
It was no
which is most appreciated.
early in the I come. Excellent, Jake. My eyes. You've gotten stronger.
Legs.
You're better than I thought.
And a snack. Yep, I think we got it. God, it was probably been, what, like a month now?
Take this. Keep it safe.
You know, like I was grinding 90%, then I swapped over to Glitchless to catch this one up. And I think I spent like around a month on it.
Patriot.
I'm just trying to get there a little bit at a time, Senna, but you know, in order to get there, you know, you gotta meet these milestones of getting under what was originally getting under 110, 107, now 105.
Kill me now. Do it.
I mean, hell, I was a minute ahead at one point, and then, you know, Vulcan happened. So, I mean, there's still plenty of time saves out there. But it's just, it's one thing to know where the time saves are, but it's another thing to get them and maintain it. You know, because, like, you could just be, like, on the best run of your life just to lose it to RNG. You know, or if not RNG, but maybe just, like, one subtle mistake in a boss fight. And the best part, we can finally skip the credits after all these years.
Great.
I know just what you're going to say next. You'll say
FoxHound PBLFG.
Damn right, Afro. Yeah, like I said, you know, it's spending weeks on this, and there were times where I got close, then something happens, or I get a really good run, and then something else happens early to halfway through the run, and then it falls apart. And I was a minute ahead coming out of, I think it was the end. Yeah, I was a minute ahead coming out of the end. Had a pretty much perfect Fury fight. And I think it was Vulcan and Shagohod made me lose time a little bit. Like the guard that doesn't hear your smoke nade in the warehouse. We'll see. I've actually figured out what caused that. So I don't see that being a problem anymore. But someone X-ray visioning me, yeah, that still is a contentious issue where someone in the East Weapons Lab just happens to see me grab Rykov, and I'm maybe like a few steps away from hitting the lockers. But, you know, this thankfully was not that run. Even though the runs I've been resetting up until this point were like that. So yeah, now I got another run to upload, because now we got that bike that went up in the air, man. Dude, that makes this even better.